The multi-billion-dollar agri company is here, Premium Agri Hub, and we are giving you all the tips and the knowledge you need to start your own urban farming at home or commercial production. Welcome once again to Premium Agri Hub, and today we are going to learn about how to set our stove for sterilization of our mushroom compost bag. So in our previous video, we've learned how to be able to use the old sterilization tanks, that is the drum, to build a long-lasting stove which can use sawdust. Therefore, it helps us to cut out the cost of buying gas or firewood. So it helps us reduce the cost in sterilization when it's come to our mushroom production, saving money and making more profit. So today we are going to look at how is it done. How are we going to fill the sawdust so that it will have enough space? Where will the fire burn through? Yes, I know you have all those questions coming up, and in the comment section people ask, how is the fire set? Yes, so today that is what we are going to learn. So as usual, grab your seat, get some snack and cross your legs. Let's do it. So to start with, you need your stove as usual. Our previous video we've learned how to build it, and then you need your sawdust, which is going to be our source of fire, the wood that we are going to be burning. And then we need a PVC pipe, just like what we put in the middle. So you can use a bamboo, but the space will be small, but you want the middle to have enough space for the fire to be able to burn. And then the entrance we created, you need to create a shape or something to also cover that area so that the sawdust will not block the path, and that will be where you put some of the wood at, just few, for the sawdust to be able to burn. So we'll fix our PVC pipe in the middle of the stove, and then we'll fill in with our sawdust. So when we fill to a level, we compact it, and then we add a little bit of water, and then use something to hit it to compact it. This is done because if there is no water and the sawdust is very dry, when it starts burning, the sawdust can collapse and then fill the middle where the fire is burning. So there wouldn't be any space for the fire to be burning, and you don't want that middle space to cover, or you don't want your sawdust to collapse and off your fire as you are sterilizing your substrate. So that's the reason why we compact it so that it burns slowly, and then we also add the water so that it doesn't easily break when we set the fire. So you just have to continue the same process, add a bit of water, especially where you are going to put the smaller firewood at. Then you compact it, fill to the brim. Wait a minute too. After filling to the brim, you have to remove the PVC pipe that we kept in the middle. So you have to kind of as you are pulling, you are also turning it around. It makes it easier for you to remove without the sawdust being distorted or break to cover the space where the fire will come from. So you just pull it out whilst turning it around. So it's just a simple trick, just as in the video. And the same way, this is where we are going to be putting the firewood that we created this shape to put it there. So you have to also remove it. So it was deeply or heavily compacted, so it's kind of a bit difficult to remove. But anyway, you still have to remove it because that is where you'll be putting the fuel firewood whilst the fire burns. Voila, just look at it, the space in the middle, and then the wood is also removed to give that space where the few firewood will enter, and then you bring out all the sawdust out. So the remaining sawdust that was left to block that space, you bring everything out, so your hand should be able to pass through there and see the middle hole at the top, just like that. Yeah, so you need to have that space from the top to the bottom of it, so just like that. That is where the fire will come from. And then your stove is ready for you to set your fire, but before then, put your sterilization tank and fill everything. If not, the sterilization tank could be hot and you can't fill it up. So that is it, and our sterilization is ongoing. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've learned a lot. In our next video, we'll talk more about sterilization. Yes, till then, see you.